What is up, you guys? It is Brad here, and welcome to BrickLover Vlogs. This is my behind-the-scenes vlog channel where I show you everything I'm getting up to in the LEGO space. So today is Tuesday. Last time I checked in on the vlog was Sunday night. However, I ended that vlog and we're into a new one now. So basically what I did last night was I just started working on a bunch of things for the BrickLink store and editing videos and stuff like that. It wasn't too exciting, so I didn't film. Basically, I've just been working on continuing to part out the sets from a little bit earlier. I think I did this a week or two ago. I've been able to get most of the parts put away, which has been really good, so they are all here, and you guys can see I've added so many new parts to the BrickLink store recently, which is really exciting. I'm very happy about that. I packed up a bunch of orders last night, and then I realized that a bunch of the parts that I needed were still not sorted from when I added them to the store, so I paused unpacking orders and then spent the rest of the night putting them away. And as you can see, I just have like one tray left of parts to put away, and then I'll be good to go. So I'll resume picking orders tonight, and in the meantime, I actually just filmed a video showing you guys all the Lego I have in my condo. I feel like given how messy my leg room is, most people would probably expect I have a lot of Lego out here, but I really just have some on my coffee table and like a couple other sets here as well. Like really for the most part, I do try and keep my condo Lego free just because I'm surrounded by enough Lego in here. And yeah, I don't know, I like care about home, like how my home looks, the aesthetic and stuff like that. So I think having a few Lego sets out there is nice, but if my whole condo looked like this, it would just be a disaster. And it's funny, I was talking to some friends recently and they're like, my home is overridden with Lego. And I was like, interesting, because I work so hard to make sure my home is not overridden by Lego. Like sometimes I'll do stuff out there on the kitchen table if I have a big sword or something like that, but I feel like 99.9% of the things I do are right here in this room. And I guess I'm lucky. I do have a really big Lego room, so I do have, you know, space to store everything, but it's just interesting how every Lego collector is a little bit different. I just finished building the lighthouse set that I picked up when I was at Brick Universe in Rochester. So I picked this one at the garage sale, I think 30 bucks. And I got it and a few other things as well, so pretty happy with this one. It is a fun little set right here. It had all the pieces that I need except for one tiny little tap piece, so that will be very easy to replace. Not sure what I'm going to do with this one. I don't think it's going to make its way into the city just because I just don't... But it could go right here, I guess. That might look kind of cool. I'll wait and see. I'll put it right here for now, but yeah, it actually could go very nicely in the city if I kept just the tower of it and got rid of the base. So not really sure, so I'll leave it there for now. Speaking of building things that I got when I was at Brick Universe, this one actually came in the mail while I was there. This is the latest Pantasy set, or one of the latest ones, and I haven't even opened it up yet, so I figured might as well open it up and maybe get started on this build tonight as well. The first 7 bags of building the Pantasy set have gone really well, or actually I guess I've only built 6 bags. This one is the Opera House. Very cool set so far. You guys can see the Lego room is a huge mess as I navigate this, building this, and I haven't really cleaned up from all the other projects I've been working on. My only complaint is my fingers. They're pretty sore tonight. Also, right now, I'm just in a little YouTube learning seminar about how to get brand deals, so I always love attending these because you learn so much. Also, this is the progress that I got made on the new Pantasy set tonight, which I'm very excited about. So you guys are able to see here, I finished the entire first floor and the second floor, which is, or mostly the second floor, which is great. This has been a really fun set so far. Probably one of the ones I've enjoyed building the most, so I'm very excited for this review because I think I'll just have a little bit more to talk about than some of the other more steampunk-centric sets where I'm not entirely sure necessarily what I'm building. This one I really, really like. You guys can see I've made a huge mess. I have not cleaned any of it up, and I actually, oh wait, no, I think I have 2 bags left here, so bags 16 and 17, so I'll throw that there, do that one tomorrow, and I'll do this one tomorrow as well. I was going to just finish it up tonight, but it's already after midnight, so I'm a little tired. I also was going to start parting out this set here today. This one is the, whatever this set is, I don't remember. It's after midnight, as I said. The Batman versus the Joker Batwing. I've had this one for a while, and I've been meaning to part it out. I was going to do it during my YouTube call earlier, and then I ended up just taking notes and doing a couple other things on my computer at that time, so I never got to it. Also tonight, I did all the thumbnails for all the room tour videos that are coming out in the next couple weeks. So I've got my room tour, my parts tour, and my BrickLink room tour, so that's a lot. And I sketched the thumbnails out before I made them. I'm doing a couple different ones for each, so you guys can see my desk is a mess. Over here's a mess. I actually did a little reorganizing in the BrickLink room today. That's why these boxes are out, which I probably should have showed you guys this a little bit earlier. But basically what I did in here was I tidied up all the way up here just to make that a little bit cleaner. Tidied up over here, reorganized the boxes of shelves here, reorganized the shelves right here as well. So all the paint supplies that were there are actually in this cabinet right now. I don't really paint with Lego anymore, so that's why they don't need to be necessarily on a shelf. And because I did that, I was able to move the Pantasy sets down a shelf, and now I have this open shelf right here. And the reason I did that is because the BrickLink store has been rapidly expanding, so I'm basically just at the point where I know I'm going to need more shelves for parts very soon, because I'm almost up to 1250. I think right now I only have up to 1200 here, but that's just 50 more lots, and I'm continuing to do a lot of parting out. So I figured while I was just feeling productive today, go ahead and move those shelves down, but it is looking really good in here, so I am very happy about that. And then finally, the last thing I wanted to show you guys is I actually did get a package here in the mail. This is from Amazon Prime. So I ordered a few sets for a part out, which I'll show you guys in a BrickLink vlog at a later date what sets these are, but I got 3 of them right here. 3 more are coming tomorrow, and another 3 are coming on Sunday. You can only order 3 per account, so I had my sister order one from her account, I ordered one on mine, and then I also have a Lego account without Prime. So that's why it's not coming till Sunday. But once these come in, I will part them out, which is exciting. So what I have left to do, or I'm probably not going to do tonight, because as I said, I really want to go to bed, but I've got to obviously tidy up the Lego room before the long weekend coming up, break down these boxes and get them put away with the rest of the boxes. I forgot today was May 15th, which means the brand new Upscaled Baby Astronaut set came out today. I remembered last night at like 2 a.m. that this was happening, and then I went to go place an order, and then I was like, oh man, my wish list is out of date and all that good stuff. So I decided, I'm not going to do it now. I'm going to wake up early and do it before work. So that's what I did first thing this morning. I got up and I filmed a full video for the vlog channel of me doing some online Lego shopping, which was great. I was able to get some sets that I wanted. I actually am going to have to contact customer service because I had to order $195 when the threshold for this one is only $190. It's just annoying. You know, I hope they give me the $5 back in VIP points or something like that, because I didn't want to have to order this potted Groot plant. I just wanted these sets right here, which would have been absolutely perfect. But I did get the warehouse, the cargo ship, the harbor, the emergency ambulance, the lifeguard beach rescue truck, potted Groot. I got the upscaled baby astronaut, of course, because that was the gift with purchase. And I also used my VIP rewards to get the micro command center, which is one that I had missed, or hadn't really missed. I just hadn't had a chance to get it yet. So I'm excited for this order. It'll probably come in the next few days or so. I was going to get some of the other, you guys, if you want to see my more like thought process behind what I ordered, you guys can check out that video. I was gonna get some new sets that just came out today, specifically the Walking Man art, because I thought it was really, really cool. But I just feel like that set might go on sale. I don't know. The fact that Lego goes on sale now kind of bothers me, because I used to like buying it before, and I would just know, like, the price is the price. Lego is not really going to go on sale. But now Lego does go on sale, even on the Lego Shop at Home website. And I feel like that just might be a set that goes on sale eventually. So I'm going to hold off, and I'll get it eventually. But it is a really cool set. And another thing that I finished doing today is I finished building the Pantasy set, which is really exciting. So you guys can see this is the finished Opera House over here. I'm not sure when this video is going to go live, because I think they want me to do another set for them first, but that one hasn't actually come in yet, so I just figured I might as well build the Opera House while I had some free time. So you guys can see that looks really cool. I had a lot of fun building this one. I'm very excited to film the review. I was going to film it tonight, but I don't think I'm going to have enough time, because I do want to film an Ask Brick video for Chicago. But you guys can see the Lego room is so messy down here. The room is just a little bit of a disaster right now. All right, you guys, happy Friday. I'm sorry I'm filming this clip vertically right now. I am driving to go pick up a Facebook Marketplace set, which I'm really excited about. I'm filming vertically because I have a phone mount right here for when I navigate and stuff like that, and I've just flipped the phone around. So I'm driving, but yeah, I found a Marketplace set yesterday that I'm really excited about. It's a set that I've been personally wanting for quite a while now. It is the typewriter set. I wanted it when it was brand new in stores, but to me, it was just too expensive. I was always trying to see if I could get it for a little bit of a discount, or like use my insider's points or something like that, just to pay a little bit of a reduced price. However, I was never able to find a deal, or never able to pick it up, and then it just went retired. And I thought my hopes and dreams of owning this set might have been crushed. But then yesterday, like I said, I was on Facebook Marketplace, and I saw a lady selling the set. She had it listed for $200 initially. I didn't see it when it was at $200. Then she dropped the price down to $150, and I could see that she had listed it over 4 weeks ago, dropped the price $50, and still no one had messaged her about it. So then I sent her a message, which was like, hey, would you do $100 for this set? And she said, no, but I'll do $130. And $130 is still over $100 less than the set sold for a year ago, and significantly less than the set is currently selling for on BrickLink used. So I'm going to go pick it up. I'm very, very excited. I just got back from Marketplace now, and you guys can see I pulled the set out right here. As I mentioned, I am going to be disassembling this one just because I want the experience to actually build it myself. It is going to be such a pain in the butt to disassemble this model and then just to rebuild it, and it's going to take so long to rebuild it because all the parts are going to just be all in one space, which is really annoying. So I might try and break it up by section, of course, like maybe keep all the parts from this section in one place, all the parts from this section, just so it's a little bit easier of a build for me. But I'm really excited for this model because it looks really sick, and I want to put this on display in my living room. I think will be ultimately where it goes. That's where I always kind of envisioned it. I'm really excited as well. It came with the instructions, which is awesome. So I actually get the opportunity to build this and have like the fresh perspective to build this. And it even comes with this book right here, which has all the different letters in it for all of the different languages here. And the English one, the very first one, hasn't even been ripped out yet. So I'll actually get that new experience as well. Now, of course, my only question is, has this QR code already been scanned? And the answer was no, it wasn't. I just scanned it. I got my points. 20 points for this set. Awesome. This is a great day. Plus, I just got such a stellar deal on it. All right, sweet. I just got an Amazon package here. This is a continuation of the flowers I received, which I'm excited about, or the flowers I purchased. This is one of 3 packages coming. One has already obviously been delivered, and I have since learned the other one is a little bit late. That's annoying. One of the boxes all damaged. I just don't know why they would ship cardboard boxes in a bubble mailer. To me, it would make more sense to use a box, and if I did want these boxes, I'd have to complain because look at the quality on that. But I'm happy that at least the second package has been arrived or delivered now. I guess the third package had a little bit of an issue, so the order actually got canceled, so I had to replace it. But I'm going to have 9 of these to part out for the BrickLink store, which is great. A second Amazon package has been, or a third one, I guess, has been delivered of the sets that I got here the other day of the little flower sets. These are for my BrickLink store. So I'm going to go ahead and open this up now. And here we go. I've got 3 more flowers. That now makes 9 of these to part out. So excited to get that started. You guys can check this out in the BrickLink store vlog. I should have shown this here before I did it. This is my bad. I actually just finished parting, or no, I haven't started the part out, but I just finished opening up 9 copies of this set, the one that I showed you guys just a minute ago, and it was really cool because I didn't realize when I showed you guys all the packages that I got, there were actually 2 different box styles. There was the tape boxes right here as well as the thumb tab boxes. I didn't realize there was 2 different styles until I started, you know, of course, opening them up for the parts. But you guys know what was really cool? The fact that when I started opening them up, some of them contained plastic bags and others actually contained paper bags. Well, actually, I guess to say more accurately, some of them contained both plastic and paper and others just contained plastic. This is the very first time ever that I've seen sets that originated here in North America actually come with the paper bags. The only time I've ever received a paper bag in a Lego set was the Pharrell Williams set that I bought while I was in Billund, Denmark at the Lego employee shop. So that makes sense because that originated in Denmark. And apparently there's been a conspiracy going around that they've only been including, you know, the paper Lego bags in Lego Ambassador Network member sets to try and promote that they are doing this paper bag stuff. But yeah, I got it from in the wild. I made a short form video for my Instagram, YouTube, and stuff like that, just kind of sharing my excitement about it. I think it's really cool, so you guys will have to check that out. But yeah, my mind was blown when I first opened that up. All right, so I just finished filming my review of the Pantasy Opera House set, which is really awesome. I don't know when this one's gonna go up. This one either is gonna go up probably next week or in a month, because I have another Pantasy set on the way that they did indicate they wanted up by end of May. However, it is almost already the end of May. That set has not arrived yet. So if it comes in the next day or so, I may rush and try and get it done. But if it doesn't come, then I'm probably just going to have to push that one for the end of May and save that set that they wanted by the end of May and kind of put it in towards the end of June. Because with my video schedule right now, it's probably going to be looking like after Brick World. Crazy. Brick World is coming up so fast. I realize it's in like less than 3 weeks. I am not ready. Oh my gosh. I will have to say tonight was pretty productive here in the Lego room. I did get a bunch of sets parted out. Not only did I part out all of the cherry blossoms right here, all 9 of them, got the parts actually added to the store, and even got the inventory put away. As you can see, this is a bunch of the parts, and the rest of them have already been put into their lots right here. But I also started as well on the part out of the Batwing. So I've got 2 copies of that set right here, and I've got some of the pieces already sorted, but I'll have to just finish adding this to the store tomorrow, just because I'm a little tired and I want to go to bed. But you guys can see I made a pretty big mess of the Lego room here, so tomorrow my goal will be to try and tidy it up a little. It is a rainy evening here in Toronto. I am going to a friend's birthday tomorrow, and I wanted to go to the Lego store to pick up a little present for him, so that's what I'm going to do now. I think I'm only going to be getting the birthday present. I have no plans to get anything else, but we'll have to see. And as I said, it's pouring rain out tonight. All right, so I actually just tried to take 3 packages to Canada Post, and they let me know that it was probably not a good idea to ship them because they're so likely to go on strike, and they'd just be sitting on a truck or in a warehouse somewhere for months on end. So I am going to take these back home with me, but that sucks. All right, you guys, I've just arrived to the Lego store here. I can't remember if I saw this last time I was here, but wow, that is beautiful. All right, now to go in and get that set for my friend. All right, I didn't really film anything in the store because it was so quiet and it was a little awkward, but I did get my friend's birthday present, and I also picked up 2 pick-a-brick boxes, so very excited about that. Now it's time to head home. All right, so I am back from the Lego store now, which is great. Here is the set that I picked up for my friend, which is awesome. So excited to give that to him for his birthday. And of course, like I said, I did get 2 pick-a-brick, whoops, the bag fell, but I did get 2 brick-a-brick boxes as well. These are both containing parts for the BrickLink store, so I'm gonna go put them over here on the BrickLink table. I am not gonna let myself touch these until I finish sorting this first, but I'm even not gonna let myself touch this or sort this until I build a set. So actually, Pantasy just had a brand new set delivered downstairs, and I'm on a little bit of a tight timeline for that video. So I'm gonna go downstairs, get it, and probably start building it tonight, or maybe build it tomorrow, because they really want to get that video out by the end of next week. So it could be a little bit of a tight turnaround, but I'm gonna try and do it. All right, you guys, just went downstairs and picked up my packages here. So there's 2 packages. I don't even remember if I knew that when I filmed the vlog or not. But right here, I do have a Lego Shop at Home package, which is exciting. This one was supposed to come yesterday. It didn't. I had to call UPS and yell at them, but it's okay. I'll tell that story in a little bit. And then I also have the Pantasy package right here. I want to open these up right now, but I have to go get ready to meet my friends for dinner. So I'm going to see if I have time. If not, I will open these tomorrow. All right, I got ready for my dinner fast so I could come in here and open up my new Pantasy set. I'm very excited to see the one that I'm going to be reviewing. As I said, they want this review up by the end of next week. I think I'll be able to get it done. It doesn't look like a huge set. You know, it's not 4,000 pieces like the last one. I think this will be doable. But I can't waste any more time, so that's why I am opening it up right now. Very excited to show you guys which one this will be. This is going to be so cool, you guys. I'm excited to show you. Whoa, check it out. This one is the Steampunk Airship. Looks like it's got 5 Pantasy figures right here. Very nice. This is what the front of the box looks like. It is an airship, so it's like a ship on the bottom here, but it's a blimp on the top. Airship. Very, very cool. This is one from the Steampunk line, which is really exciting. All right, so it's going to go over here on my studio because I'll probably try and get started on the build either tonight after the dinner with my friends or tomorrow or something like that. And now in the meantime, I think I have enough time to also open up my Lego Shop at Home package right here. So I said a little bit earlier, the reason I'm complaining about that one was actually UPS. So UPS basically has this thing where they just hate delivering packages to my apartment here. I live in a condo, and for whatever reason, because there's a front door that you have to buzz into to come upstairs, they just hate hitting that button. They just absolutely, all the time, they don't do it. Anytime I have like a Lego Shop at Home order and stuff like that, I always get notice that they have attempted delivery, but they never do. When I got my new iPhone last year, they attempted delivery. They didn't. They said they attempted it the next day. They didn't. And what was originally supposed to be delivered on Thursday, I had to wait and get my iPhone on Monday. So I was ticked right off because my depot is not open on the weekend. So very, very annoying. Yesterday, they said they were going to be here between 3 and 7 p.m. At like 7 o'clock on the dot. Apparently, they attempted delivery, except I was home all day making dinner at that 7 o'clock time, where they could have easily just buzzed up and I could have come there and got the package, but they didn't. So I called UPS, gave them a piece of my mind, and they ensured that it would be here delivered today. And they actually did. I'm impressed. As I said, normally they would attempt the second delivery and then make me just go pick it up at the depot. So I'm really glad they didn't do that. So rant aside with UPS, let me show you what I ordered. All right, so I just finished opening up my Shop at Home package here, and these are the sets that I did get. So the first one right here obviously was the Upscaled Baby Astronaut. This one was the main reason for placing this order. This was the freebie that you could get, I think, when you spent over 190, but it was actually 195. I still have to contact Lego on that one. But I'm really excited about this one. It's got 250 pieces and is super sick. I also did pick up the Micro Command Center right here. This was not really a gift with purchase, but was in the VIP reward, or the Insider's Reward Center. I think it was $20 or $25. Came out a few months ago and I hadn't picked it up yet, so I figured might as well go ahead and grab that one. I also picked up the Lego City Lifeguard truck right here. This is set 60453. It's got 214 pieces pieces, and I figured it's a little overpriced, but it'll be good for my Lego City. Comes with a couple cool figures. Speaking of things for my Lego City, I also picked up the emergency ambulance. This one is 60451. This one's got 184 pieces, and again, is a cool one, and I figured it would go well in my Lego City, and I just was kind of struggling of what sets that I should have picked up or not, because the main set that I did want to get here was the Lego City Harbor. This one is super cool. This one is 60422. The Harbor, it's got 1,226 pieces, which is really awesome, and of course comes with the full harbor and this boat right here, and I want to see whether or not it will float, because I think that would be pretty cool. But overall, it does look like a pretty fun set, and I can't wait to build it. And then the last thing that I did pick up for this haul, just because I needed to get to the minimum gift with purchase threshold, is the potted Groot set. This is 40671. It's only got 113 pieces, is brickhead number 218, and as I said, it's just one here in my Lego collection that I didn't quite have yet, that I figured I might as well add to the order so I can get to that minimum gift with purchase threshold. But really excited to get building a lot of these sets. I'm really happy with my decision to purchase them, and I think especially these ones will go great in my Lego City, and wherever this one ends up, it'll be great here as well. But in the meantime, I unfortunately can't build these right now because I need to build the Pantasy set first. Alright, so I've started building the Pantasy Steampunk Airship, which is very exciting. I'm already on bag number 3, so this is what the first 2 bags look like, and I'm going to continue building now. I might be able to get this one done by the deadline. You guys can see there's not a ton of bags in this set. You know, it's a decent sized one, so this could be possible. Happy Sunday, you guys! I have just finished building my Pantasy Airship, which is really exciting. So it took a few hours to build this one, but it was a lot of fun. A little more challenging than the last one I built because it was a lot of technique, but I am really glad that I got it done in time. Like, as I said, I'm on a little bit of a deadline with this one, so my goal is to probably try and film part of the review tonight and then the rest of it tomorrow, and then edit it throughout the rest of the week. So excited about that. You guys can see this, the setup over here is a mess. I wanted to show you, I forgot to show you this on Friday, but I actually have this new setup for filming my speed build. So obviously I use the iPhone right here, it actually films it, but what I was finding is, like, when I'm sitting at the desk, I can't really see to see, like, A, am I still in frame? B, am I still recording? Is the battery level good? Like, what, like, I couldn't see any of that because I wasn't looking at the screen. So sometimes I'd watch the speed build back and realize, like, oh, I was kind of off to the side, not in the center, or the battery of the phone died, or I ran out of storage and it stopped recording. Like, stuff like that would happen all the time. So I was like, I need a monitor or something like that so I can check when I'm building. So just using kind of what I already had here in my condo, I had this extra computer monitor that I have not used in years, and then I had all of these cords and stuff like that already from when I did used to, you know, have more of a filming setup when I use an iPhone. This is just the regular Lightning one, and sometimes when I would do, like, 2 monitor or 2 camera setup, like at my main table, I'd have this monitor and then I'd have a secondary monitor. So I don't know why I stopped doing that many years ago. I figured now is kind of the time to reintegrate it back into my production. So I've got the monitor there, and as I said, it was super helpful to be able to do that throughout this entire build. So I'm excited for that. I'm excited to import the footage now. So I'm probably going to import the footage now. I'm probably going to record the voiceover after I have dinner for the speed build, and then actually film the review portion of the set. And maybe, depending on what time that is, because it's already 8 o'clock now, depending on when I finish that, might also do the on-camera portion, or I'll wait. We'll have to wait and see. Alright, you guys, so I did end up filming the audio for the speed build portion of the Pantasy review, which is awesome. I didn't get to film the actual set, mainly because when I was filming the speed build portion, like, I just couldn't get my words out of my mouth, and I was repeating myself 3 or 4 times, and it's going to be a lot of editing, so I was like, I'm going to get some rest, and I'm going to save myself a lot of more time in editing when I can just do it with a clear mind. And if, like, I keep saying the wrong thing and having to redo the takes, it's more work editing. So I'm just gonna do it tomorrow fresh, and I'll also just film and then try and get that edited in the evening, and then Tuesday evening as well. Hopefully get it uploaded by like Wednesday or something like that. I also have the episode of Ask Brick that's gonna go live on Wednesday that I've only edited the clips. Like, I haven't done any B-roll yet. I've just edited the actual episode, so I gotta do that as well. So it's gonna be a hefty week. Like, this is the first time in a while that I've got videos unedited and unready to upload, or not ready to upload, sorry, that are going out this week. Like, I'm normally a couple weeks in advance, so that'll be a little bit stressful at the start of the week, but hopefully I can get that done and, yeah, get everything good to go. But in the meantime, that will be the end of this week's vlog, so thank you all so much for tuning in. I hope you all enjoyed. It was a pretty good, productive week. I got a lot done, and I'm excited to have shared it with you all. So thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Of course, if you did enjoy it, please don't forget to like, comment, and of course, subscribe, and I will see you guys here in the next one.